good, man. In the beginning, man. Yo, they
Yeah,
look decent. That
I saw the fight. I know what the
it
problem was. I know the
yeah,
number
they
one
look
problem.
in the
I
beginning,
know
man.
the
They
number
look
one problem with today was
yeah, man. What's up, y'all? It's Parlay with us, Mr. Beans,
what's
Stony
good.
Cook, Hustle
What's
Stack,
up?
Sean Doe. What's
What's up,
good,
people?
family? What's up,
Another Sunday.
YouTube people? What's up? What's up, my Facebook people? What's up? Another Sunday,
Another Sunday.
another, another,
Patriots lost.
multiple
Say it,
sport
man.
content.
Another
You
Patriots
know what I
lost.
mean? Nah, I don't want to. Nah, I don't even want to. Yo, why you
Just
even?
say it.
I wasn't even. That wasn't
Yo,
even
it
on
sounds
my
like you want to
mind,
come
yo.
out, but you're like holding back. You're trying to
Don't even
find
do
something to
that.
say, but you can't replace it, man. It's cool,
Nah,
man.
man, don't do. Nah, I wasn't. I wasn't
But I
trying to
know
do
why we
that,
lost today.
man. I wasn't.
I know why we lost today, man. I observed today. I sat down. I was on the edge of my couch with my arms crossed, looking at everything, and I know exactly why we lost today.
I mean, everybody know why we lost.
Hey, yo, I got
So
real
before
quick.
we go ahead. Mhm.
Neil,
got two
Neil, hit it
shout-outs.
when you want. Neil, you can hit it when we're
No,
talking.
I'm letting Doe know.
Oh,
Doe's
yeah.
going. So go ahead. Let me hear.
Oh,
Now,
go,
real
go,
Let
quick,
me
go.
hear
I
what Doe
want to
got to
give
say.
props to Stoney on the Carolina, and I'm definitely gonna give props to Stacks on Will Leavers. He called that.
So
Shout
again, I
out.
watched that kid in college.
Shout out.
Man.
Hit the
Shout out to
button. Hit the
Seattle
button,
too.
B.
Shout out to Seattle, man. They
Oh
came
yeah,
through for me
no.
today, man.
Stacks
Oh no! I missed
called
the
that.
parlay by 2 yards. Oh,
That's
No,
what happened,
they
man.
came through, yo. Don't mind me, guys. I think I had something going on, and I think I'm a little bit. Y'all
I
might see
missed
me
that
on a little.
parlay by 2 yards. The dude from Cleveland, Rogers. The over
Oh,
under was 32 yards receiving. I missed it by 2 yards, bro.
damn.
Well,
The Swift and
before we move on, let's just give them the intro.
Hit it. Just
Yeah, God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, sun get through.
I'm having my evening coffee.
bro,
Coffee.
I just quit coffee,
Man,
bro.
you ain't having no
bro.
coffee in life.
The ice coffee.
Lazy crook.
The iced
Yeah.
coffee, baby.
I just quit drinking coffee 3 days ago. It was worse than I'm telling you, it's worse withdrawals than when I quit alcohol. No bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Oh
All
yeah.
types of weird shit.
See, I don't mess with the coffee, man. I'm not a
Yeah,
coffee.
I'm a coffee drinker, man. Shout out
That
shout out to
cold
that
brew.
pump,
Come on,
shout
man.
out
You
to
gotta
that
hit
pumpkin
that
spice.
cold. Look, the cold brew with a shot of espresso, sugar, all that good
Crook,
stuff.
you know
Man.
about the
You take it.
Bustelo. Crook, don't front. You know about the Bustelo. Come on, don't front.
Listen, man.
I be drinking that like 5 scoops in the morning.
Yeah.
I
I
stopped
need
3
that.
days ago. It's bad, bro. I'm doing bad right now. I love my niggas. That's why I showed up, though.
But yeah, so as you guys can see, man, we're gonna start off with an episode number 30. Which is I put that up there because it's like, we hit a little bit of that's like a milestone, man. You know what I mean? 30 episodes in, man.
Yeah,
We
man.
keep
That's
it pushing,
beautiful.
but we hit episode 30. So today's topic is NFL week number 8 recap, plus the picks that we did. See how we did on our picks this week. Sunday night football, Bears versus Chargers. If we got any,
We got something for that later.
we got
Yeah,
something for
yeah.
that.
Got a couple
Obviously,
of
the Monday
angles.
Night Football preview, and then we'll have our agenda-free segment at the end. So yeah, fellas, man.
Let's
It
get
was a
to it.
good game day, man. Let's get to it, man. It was a good game day.
Listen, let's get to the main ingredient. Patriots, Dolphins. Listen, they could not get off the fucking field. Third and long. They couldn't get off the field third and long. Had
You
they
got the
gotten off the
solo.
field third and long, at least for 1 or 2 of those plays, either we would have won or we would have lost by a field goal. I mean, it would have been a lot closer than what the score was showing. We couldn't get off 3rd and 14, 3rd and 18, 3rd and 13. I mean, come on, man. Like, we got to get off the field on those 3rd and longs. That was the problem. And we didn't capitalize on the turnovers. We had a nice turnover. Interception to, like, basically tie the game on that drive. And we just couldn't take it to that next level. We couldn't score. You had so many options, man. It's just, oh, man, it was just frustrating. We had the opportunities was there. We held Miami under their average. We held them, man. They wasn't scoring. They wasn't driving. They was punting. They was turning the ball over, and we just could not capitalize on none of those opportunities, and that's what killed us today. That was our demise. We just couldn't capitalize on the turnovers, man. We had them. We had them today. We had them, man. Let me tell you, I was like, wow. Yo, yeah. Just real quick. Go ahead. Damn, man, Jones. He needs to work on his
getting
mechanics.
the fucking plane ticket out of Boston.
Man, listen, I saw things today where I'm like, man, yeah, we have an issue. We have a serious issue, man, and we just didn't capitalize. We had it. We had the game where we wanted it. I'm telling you, right. Turnovers, 3rd and longs. I mean, we had these guys up against the wall, and we was letting them off the hook. That's just what it came down to. We was letting them off the hook today. And that was the problem. But the 3rd and longs, that to me, that's what killed us. Miami had, I'm telling you, about 4 or 5 3rd and longs. 3rd and longs, deep in their back.
Don't forget the 4th downs, bro. They couldn't get them off on the 4th and 1s and 4th and 2. I mean, look, those 4th and 1s and 4th and 2s, I knew we had no chance. Because Miami, you're not gonna stop them on. No, I feel you, but I'm agreeing with you though, as far as not being able to get off the field. Either way, like you can't get off the field. The 3rd and longs. I mean, they had. Oh my goodness! Especially when we had the momentum, we was down. I think we was down 7. We turned the ball over deep in Miami territory, and we couldn't do nothing. Man, it was frustrating. The interception. That was on man.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. What I've seen from that game, I agree with what you said, but I mean, Miami's offense is what it is. You can only hold them down so long. 4th and 1 and 4th and 2 is nothing for them. Even 3rd and 13 for them. Even 3rd and 13 is nothing for that offense because they're fully healthy. They have a lot of weapons. But that interception on Mac Jones was bad. I think if we go down and score,
the one that Jalen Ramsey took.
Yeah, that's the one. I think if we go down and score on that drive, the game is different. And though me and you talked about it, what's the common factor on fucking defense? All they did was pick on that goddamn bum J.C. Jackson all day long. If you look at every long pass that was thrown, it was J.C. Jackson.
But what do you expect if you getting dudes off the scrap heap? It goes back to a few episodes ago. I agree with you, but this is what I'm trying to tell you. You getting guys off the scrap heap, bro.
Yeah.
And you got, and like you said, it's bigger problems. But like you said, Sax, when he got him, he's holding up for the fact that he knows the system. It's tricking you into thinking he could play still. He just knows the system. He's comfortable in the system so he can make a play here and there. But when you play a real team, a real receiving core, he's gonna get smoked, my guy. That's just what it is.
That's what he got picked on all day long. All day long. Every pass. Go back, look at the film.
They making bad penalties too.
Oh yeah, the rest was horrible today. The rest was how you gonna throw a flag for illegal man down the field then take it back? I've never seen that.
Yeah, that was crazy. The rest was horrible.
The rest was horrible.
Bad things happen to bad teams. I've been telling you that.
The rest was horrible. The rest was terrible. How you gonna call that flag back?
I agree, but
I'm surprised Joe didn't go. Y'all talking about when they pulled that.
And then
y'all talking about in the Patriots game when they took that thing back, right?
Yeah, took the flag back.
How How come Bill didn't go off like he usually do? Remember, Bill was
going off, man.
He was going off.
He was
going off on the
unsportsmanlike conduct against it was Parker, man. That was a head. That was a helmet to the head. Clearly,
it was. That was a hit to the helmet. It was.
You know what my favorite thing today was when Juju hit the dude at the end that intercepted the ball. That tried to intercept the ball.
That.
Popped him.
I love that. You listen. I love what Juju did, and if they would have hit,
I'm not.
You know what they gave him. You know why they gave him. You know why they gave him because the crowd was looking. The crowd was looking for the. Somebody was looking for the big time. No, but the crowd was looking for the unsportsmanlike conduct and getting tossed and all of that. But then when they saw it and they saw the preview of the hit, it was a clean hit. The only reason why they gave him that little 15-yarder because for that little second that he stood over him. But any other time, they wouldn't even get it. They would have picked that flag up.
That was for Devontae Parker, man. That was for and personally, that was for Devontae Parker, man. Because remember, that hit took Devontae Parker out the game, and they didn't call that damn call. You know what? They hit us, and they came back, and they hit him in the mouth, man. And I loved it, that play. That was my favorite play of the day, man. Shout out to Juju.
Listen,
that, man. I don't root against dirty plays, and I don't think it was a dirty play. It was just a hit. He looked at him, and that was for Juju.
Right.
That was for Devontae Parker, my bad. That was for Devontae Parker, but you know,
that's that coffee. That's that coffee creeping up on you. But
nah, man. You know,
I'm just messing with you. You know,
everybody know what's going on, man. I'm amped, you know, because we had opportunities.
No, listen. Before we move on, guys, please, Facebook, YouTube, share, like, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. Do all of that. Get in the comments. Get in the chat, man. We're talking Patriots right now. We're talking NFL. You know, we got some stuff on the slate for tonight to talk about.
Good games to talk about too.
So, you know, and some good games that went down today. So please, guys, jump in the chat, man. We like the engagement. Like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification, do all that good stuff. Thank you. Yeah, guys. Listen, this is my take. This is my take on it. I was kind of like not saying impressed, but I was kind of like in the beginning of the game, I felt like they were playing hard. Like I was like, wow, they look, you know, the defense was trying to hold that thing. You know, Mac was looking good except for when he threw an interception. When was that? Second quarter? Right?
Yeah, no, first half.
First half, when he started to fall apart a little bit, you know, and that was a bad throw. Like, why throw that there? But Ramondre was running hard. Even Zeke's fumble, right? Even with Zeke's fumble, yo, they should be using Zeke a little bit more. What y'all think? Zeke looks healthy. I'm just saying they should be using Zeke just a little bit more.
Maybe more. Look out the backfield. They should throw it to him more. They should throw it to him more.
Line him up in the slot. Line him up. Put him out on the outside. Let him confuse the defense a little bit. Right. Remember, he's somebody to be accounted for. That's Zeke Elliott. Like, he will, if you catch him in the open field, he could do some damage. So that's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, Mac gelled again, man. Yeah, he gelled the game, and the coach kind of got out coached by McDaniel on the corner. Y'all watch
coached by that boy.
Yo, listen, y'all watch the game. I know y'all did, right? Did you see every time they put the camera on him? It was just like it was.
Yeah, he had nice shades on.
It's like this Hollywood.
Right?
The watch.
I give him props.
The shades, the watch. The shades, the watch.
Yo, that's
the preppy.
Who had a sweater on in Miami?
The preppy haircut. You know, the preppy haircut. Sleeves rolled up. You know what I mean? Gold watch. So when you see him on the sideline, they make him look like dazzling compared to Bill's grumpiness on the other side, right? So I'm just saying, and he looked so. No matter how that game was going today, even though the Patriots was looking like they want to bring some work, he just looked as a coach. He looked so comfortable, like we got this. I got this. He's over there laughing. He's laughing with the players in the corner and all that. He's talking and laughing and yicky yakking. That's letting them. That's just basically, I got this.
Listen, when you got Tyreek Hill, you can do that.
You took the words out my mouth, Stoney. I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, but Waddle was busting ass too.
He was busting ass too, but Tyreek is Tyreek, man. You get that dude the ball. You need 5.
You gotta account for Tyreek. But
Waddle, he's gonna get you about 5 or 6 yards.
Waddle showed what happens when you want to double up on Tyreek, though. I'll burn you there too. That's what he showed. You know, so it was a decent game. They lost the game based on obviously, why we need a quarterback. Guys, come on, man. Just fess it, right? Fess up to it. It's the quarterback situation. It's a lack of talent at quarterback and receiver. Even though Pop Douglas tried to do his thing and Bourne got hurt, Parker got hurt, but them dudes, even Juju tried to come alive and try to do a little something, because it was like they had no other choice but to throw Juju out there after a while, right? So, man, it's a.
But can I chime in just real quick?
You go ahead, man.
Why is Beanz? Why is Juju right?
Mm-hmm.
And whether we think obviously, I feel as though he's washed. In my opinion, that's just me. But why is he coming in? He don't come into the second half. Not that he made or break the game. I mean, he caught the little 3-yard touchdown, whatever. But to me, it's like, is this something in stats you coach? You might know. Is this a situation in the locker room? You think there's other little?
Nah, he wasn't going.
I think it's coach.
You got to read through it though, because he wasn't gonna play. Only reason he played, I think, because Parker, one of the receivers went out.
Yeah,
I think it was Parker went out.
No, Parker went out.
Parker went out. I'll put $100 on it that he wasn't gonna play. The only reason he played because Parker went out. He's in the doghouse over there. You know what he is? He's in the doghouse for
Parker. You in trouble if you're in the doghouse because of Parker. That means you like dog shit.
It's the coach. It's the coach, right? Don't y'all think coaches?
Yeah, remember Beanz, Kendrick Bourne was in the same position last year with him.
That's same thing. That's crazy. I just think we need a new voice there, bro. I'm sorry. I mean,
yeah, man. We need some changes, man. We definitely need changes.
Talk about the past, but I don't really have much more to say about the past, bro. I'm keeping it.
Yeah. I agree. I'm.
I don't know what else to say. It's like a broken record.
A broken record, Sean. Definitely a broken record.
Yeah,
it's a broken record.
That's
and they extended them. I don't understand that.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
How you gonna extend them, man?
Insane.
I say
quarterback of all time.
I already told you guys how I felt, and at one point you guys was kind of doubting what I was saying, but now
no. Be clear. Be detailed. What we was doubting. We doubted getting rid of him during the midseason, and we doubted tanking.
Right.
But now what?
We didn't doubt. Now, we just got to play it out.
You got to keep him the rest of the year because you paid him. But they paid him.
We got to play it out.
Kraft ain't gonna get rid of him right now after paying him X amount of dollars and stay the rest of the year and sign him to next year. They could cut him after this year if they choose to, but they're gonna eat some of that money, and that's gonna be for a hard pill for Kraft to swallow. We all know that, and we'll see where it goes from here. They're done. They're done.
Let me tell you something, guys. It's the gift and the curse. It's the gift and the curse winning and being successful for so long. When you're successful for over 20 years and you win all those championships, it's the gift and the curse. And these are the things that happen because they move at their own pace. They feel like there's no urgency because they did what they did, and they moving the way they moving because of that success. And that's just what we're dealing with right now.
They bought themselves time, right? Because they figure they bought themselves time.
They feel like they bought themselves time.
That's real.
And they moving different. Meanwhile, the league is just moving fast. And showing how old we are.
You know what I feel like? You ever walk into a store and go to a grocery store and there's an old lady in front of you and you want to just give her time to get in the door? Like, that's the Patriots. And like, I'm like the Dolphins. I want to get in there and get my little 12 items. I don't want to use coupons. I don't want to do all that, you know, which, you know, I'm not trying to be, I am trying to be funny, but at the same token, I'm like, bro, we have to get with the times, fam.
Yeah, we got to get with the times, and we have those. It's not like we don't have those opportunities. We got those opportunities. We got the trades. We got the resources. We got a lot of options. It's not like we got to resort to like picking up people from the scraps and people on the downside of their career. We could make moves. We could make that splash real quick and build off of that going into the next generation. You know, I don't understand what they're doing. I don't know what they're trying to do. You know,
I hope they think about, you know, I don't know what the restructuring plan will look like, but I think after today, wouldn't you think the consensus that management, you know, ownership, management, whoever's running the show will say, yeah, we got to draft a quarterback now?
They got no choice.
After today, right? Don't you think that?
But they might be inclined to look for a quarterback that's already in the league, that's coming up.
Like who's Stoney though? That's, you keep saying that, but who's gonna be a free agent that's gonna come in here and plug a hole in this fucking big gap in this boat?
Somebody's backup, man. Like somebody's backup.
There's nobody that's a backup.
Come on, Stoney. We don't want somebody's backup.
Nah, we gotta stop.
No, I don't mean a backup as like an old backup. I mean a backup like Garoppolo was when he was our backup. And look what he did when somebody plucked him away.
I think Kyler Murray might be available because he could have played today and shoot him up.
Kyler Murray. Look at Kirk Cousins.
He might be available.
Kirk Cousins was a backup.
I love y'all.
Quarterbacks that stride with other teams.
I don't want no fucking Dorf back there at quarterback. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. I'm just not a fan of the look. Like, you said you ain't a fan of little guards. I'm not a fan of little quarterbacks. I'm just not a fan.
Hey, Stacks, would you take him over Jones though?
Yeah, of course, but I don't want him. I would listen. I would take Shedeur Sanders right now over Jones. That's easy.
Yeah, I don't want Kyler Murray.
No, I'm just saying I'd rather have Kyler Murray than some bum ass. Like, look at the dude in Cleveland. Like, what are we doing?
Yo, PJ Walker was balling today.
Yeah, and
he lost
the game.
He lost the game, but they was balling.
That's balling, the thing, man. Though. You gotta have someone that can win it. You look at Burrow play, and I know not everybody's Burrow. You gotta try to find the next guy.
Cincinnati's coming too. Yeah, we do gotta try to find the next guy, but
I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. I just brought up Kyler Murray, but what I'm saying is that's a stopgap. We gotta find the next guy.
There you go. Thank you, sir. We need the next guy,
but he may not be that high pick. You know, he could fall.
No, I'm not saying he's gonna be a high pick
because it's rare that high picks succeed in the league. It's rare.
No, you're right. I'm not saying
a lot of these good quarterbacks came out late.
Yeah, it's rare that they don't succeed, but it's rare that they do too. It's rare
but a lot of them
do succeed.
A lot of them are late picks.
Not really. You talk about late.
But you didn't hear me say anything about being a first pick, second pick.
Mahomes was a late pick. Mahomes was late. But Lamar was late.
First round. Mahomes was
Russell Wilson was late.
Russell Simmons was late. All right.
He was balling. I didn't know that.
Russell Wilson was late. But look at the quarterbacks that's his name.
You see how Doe do just because he go to school, he always trying to correct niggas and shit.
Yo, listen. But look at the three that I just named that went late.
You gotta be careful with your words with them. You gotta be careful.
I know.
Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, Pat Mahomes, they all came out late.
Stoney, but you're saying how late are you talking? Because all those guys you named were first round picks.
So they was first round. That's my point. They fell like, I don't know, 20.
No, he means
Kansas City picked Mahomes at what, 20 something?
But that's still first round, is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm getting at, Stoney, if you draft a quarterback in the first round, that means he's gonna play.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
no, but what my point is, we don't need to like depend on having a high pick or get one of these high pick quarterbacks that's coming out.
Well, I'm telling you,
they're not. Look at the Jets. They tell you they had 2 high first round picks that didn't even do shit. And Darnold, Sam Darnold, right? Darnold.
That was
a high pick for the Jets. He didn't work out. And then Zach Jones, I mean, he's doing some shit now, but he's a high pick for the Jets. And you know, the jury's out on him.
Oh, you mean
they
Wilson?
were high picks?
But you talk about they didn't do their homework on that kid. That kid had one decent year at
Arizona when they took Josh Rosen. Where's he? He's out the league right now.
Nah, but then again, he's one of those late picks you talked about though. Rosen was first round, but he was late.
First round, no. They had him
I'm
early.
talking about a guy. Now I'll give you Russell Wilson, because Russell Wilson was like second, third round. So I'll give you that. If you could find a quarterback in the second, third round, maybe that's a steal. Like we stole Garoppolo. Garoppolo was a steal. We picked him late. But if you pick a quarterback in the first,
but even though y'all saying Garoppolo was
San
a
Fran
steal,
grabbed him, and
even though y'all are saying Garoppolo is a steal, Garoppolo is still not consistent. So how?
He's not, but he made it to the Super Bowl multiple times.
Hey, look at his win-loss percentage. Beanz is good.
I understand that, but the dude don't last, man. I mean, come on, man. We don't. That's why we don't need a Garoppolo. We need, I don't even want to go what Dole said. Like, I don't even want to say it, but we can't get enough. But we need the guy. We need a guy. I hate to say, I don't want to compare to a Burrow and Lamar and, even a Justin Herbert. Like, I mean, we need a guy. We need a real prototype, not even if he's not a prototype quarterback. We need this new futuristic quarterback. That's what we need.
That could run, and we need like 2 or 3
run,
guys.
throw, unorthodox, the whole 9. We need that guy.
Let me ask you
we
this.
Need that.
I'll get PJ Walker. I'll get him.
Fuck out of here, man.
What?
I'd rather have Jimmy Walker. I'd rather have Jimmy Walker than PJ Walker.
Man, you don't mean that. PJ Walker's the reason why Cleveland's 4-2 now.
Win games in the
They're not 4-2. They're 4-3.
Well, 4-3 now, but he won some games for him, man.
Is Jimmy Walker available?
Nah, man.
Hey, go get Drew Bledsoe off the wine field. Fuck it.
For real.
Nah, man. PJ Walker.
Stoney, he's terrible, man.
Stoney, let me ask you a question, though. I'm
just saying, look, I might be going a little too far, but maybe somebody like him. Somebody
give me I'll take
that's coming up
over him.
Look at Kirk Cousins. He's a perfect example. Kirk Cousins was a backup.
Stoney,
for the longest, and then
he was a second round pick.
He was a second round pick.
Backup.
Stoney, he was a
when Alex Smith got hurt in Washington.
He only sat behind Alex Smith for 2 years. That was it.
Yeah, he only sat behind. Listen, Stoney, can I ask you a question though, real quick? This is my thing.
Stoney said PJ Walker.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I might have went too far.
Listen,
but look, I was watching him today. He was balling today.
I know what you're saying. You watched him
play. I was watching him play. He was balling.
You know why you're saying. I know why you're saying that, Stoney.
On the road.
Stoney, reason why you're saying that because you was watching somebody sling the rock. That's why. You was watching a player sling the rock.
Did you guys see how Seattle won? Did you see how Seattle won today? Seattle got lucky.
You said that
they
man
got
was
lucky.
Balling. You said he was balling. This man was 15 for 31, 248, and 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. I'm glad you don't scout.
And they were winning.
And he missed a touchdown. He missed a touchdown.
This things that don't show up on the stats, Terrence. Stacks. There's certain things that don't show up on the stats.
Yeah, but I need more than that for a starting NFL quarterback. I need more than that.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't just say him per se, but I'm just saying like somebody like him that thrives in the backup position, that if they put him in a good system, he can thrive. Like Kirk Cousins.
You know what? Do you know what you should have said? Shout out to Mr. Bean. You should have said Gardner Minshew.
There's another example. there's another example. A backup that's thriving.
But Stoney, this is
if you put him in the right system, he'll thrive.
Can you understand this? This is
I'm just saying that's an option. An option. I'm not saying
I know
we
what
should
you're
do
saying.
that.
That's an option.
It's an option. Like we need to we're
gonna have to move on. We're 30 minutes in, and we're still talking about the Patriots. But 30 minutes in, we're still talking, right? But listen,
you're right.
No. Time out for a second.
Yeah, we gotta get off.
We gotta get off of them. We gotta get off of them, man. This is horrible, man.
Our ratings are going down.
Our ratings is going down because we keep talking about this team that's not doing good. But listen to me, Stoney, before, and I'm about to end it here.
Yeah,
what is the problem? What is the problem with us starting over and looking scouting wise, GM wise, someone who can know what to do and pick the next quarterback out of the draft? Why can't we start fresh? Why you want to go get somebody else's situation who may or may not work out? If we go get Gardner Minshew, if let's say hypothetically we could end up with Gardner Minshew, how far is Gardner Minshew taking us? Is he going to take us to that echelon that we want to become a contending championship team again for the next foreseeable future? No, we want to draft that.
Okay,
we want to draft that.
All right, let me just and this is going to be my final thing. Mr. Beanz, I hear what you're saying. But listen, look at our track record. Do we ever operate that way where we're tanking or where we're playing to get a high? We don't play that way. I understand what you're saying, but we don't play that way. We don't move that way as a team. This team, they ball out as much as they can, and then they figure it out as they go. They don't take that route like other teams where they tank.
So what if we end up with 4 wins? Okay, so what if we end up with 4 wins? Then what?
We got to see. If we end up with 4 wins, then your dream will come true. You know, but I don't think.
So do you think? So you think we're getting 7, 8 wins? You think so?
I don't know what we're gonna get.
We're 2 and 6. Tell me, this is listen, we're getting off of this right now. But your confidence, we're 2 and 6. Where you think we're gonna be at?
Okay, so what this is my question to you. But this is an even better question. No, Beanz, this is a better question for you. What do you think they're gonna do?
No, you can't tell me my question. This is my question.
I'm telling you, they're gonna try to win
6 right now. Where do you think they're going to be by the end of this season? What is your number?
They're not going to have enough to get that number 1 pick.
I said 4 wins. 4.
That's not going to get you that pick.
I'm with you, B. I said 4.
But that's not going to get you. That's not going to get you the pick.
I'm calling my prediction. I don't care where the pick's at. I'm calling my prediction. They're getting only 4.
Okay,
I agree. I agree. 4
now
wins.
what? Now what?
Beanz, but the thing is, you're talking like you're saying, why won't they just do this so they could get the number 1? They don't move that way.
I'm not saying do it that way. I'm saying, bro, the consensus right now, they only getting 4.
Well, that's fine. If they give, then we'll see.
Dumbass quarterback, where they winning, bro?
So you doing? Won't you take that to the pay window? You could go and put that. You could put a wager on that right now. It's open right now.
I think you keep hoping for something to change.
I'm not hoping for nothing. I'm just telling you what the reality is. I'm not hoping for nothing. I'm not telling you, they're gonna.
They had an opportunity to try to do something today, and your man coughed it up again.
Okay, but we're breaking it down.
How many
the
times we
mistakes
gonna
that they
keep
made?
going through this, man? Like,
I'm saying.
But tell me
But what's your point, though, B? That's what I want to ask you.
My
what's
point
your point?
is,
what's your point?
I know my point is they ended up with 4 wins, and if they end up with 4 wins this year, pick the quarterback.
Okay, are you so sure they're gonna end up with 4 wins?
I think so.
I'm with Beanz.
Then why don't you go over to the encore?
I'll put it on the encore. I'm just telling you, they're ending up with 4 wins, bro. They're not ending up with. They're not getting 7 wins. They're not getting 8. They're not getting 9. If you think that, you're dreaming.
That bet.
You're dreaming.
Place that bet. Man. It's a good
if you even think they squeaking out 6 wins, you're dreaming.
Nah, I'm not dreaming of none of that.
Oh Lord, see, there you go. Optimistic. Let's move on. Let's move on. He's optimistic. He's optimistic, guys.
No, I'm not. But let's
Mr. Optimistic, Mr. Patriot. Let's keep going, man.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Jaguars.
Let's go, man.
The Jaguars. Let's keep it moving, guys. The Jaguars 10 today. The Steelers did try to hang on today. The game looked like
they lost their quarterback.
They lost their quarterback, but you know, who was this dude that came in? He came in and threw a touchdown, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, but he had 2 interceptions late though. That call.
Yeah, late. He fell apart. Yep.
He wasn't ready.
What was the quarterback team?
That's Trubisky.
Trubisky. Mitch Trubisky
came in. Mitch Trubisky. Yeah, he's horrible anyway.
Yeah, but he was a hot pick too.
Yep. Yeah. See, but Chicago, did they know what they were doing?
Chicago picked them high, and they traded
the
mad
wrong.
shit.
They picked the wrong quarterback though, Stoney. They skipped
over
Mahomes.
They picked the wrong quarterback.
They could have picked Mahomes. They could have picked Mahomes.
I heard they could have gotten Mahomes. I think that was that.
They didn't want to pick a black quarterback. Check that. Research that.
Yep.
Damn.
Remember though.
That's why
before all that stuff, Deshaun Watson was in that draft as well.
He was.
Lucky she didn't pick him.
Yeah, he would. Hey, I don't think he would have got away with that shit in the shot though.
Yeah. So the next game today,
that's a fact.
The Browns fell to the Seahawks. The Browns made it close. The game was Seahawks was leading literally early 17-0 or something like that. And the Browns came back and made it a game. Stoney said he watched that game and he said the guy PJ Walker made it competitive. I think one of you guys said he threw an interception or something like that, or something. He caught
one late. It bounced off somebody's helmet.
So he also missed Eli Rogers on the goal line crossing route and threw into a double coverage.
I saw that, and it batted down. He forced it to this dude, the wide receiver Cooper. He forced it to him. I saw that. He forced it to him, but these guys, Gino didn't have. They were losing 14-0 in Seattle on the road.
Yeah, they was losing 14-0. Yeah, it was 14-0, not 17-0, 14-0.
It was 14-0 Seattle, and they came back.
Your boy Geno Smith didn't have such a good game. He was 23 for 37, 254, 2 TDs, 2 entos. So it's not like Geno, but Geno survived, right? He survived the game. Lockett had the top receiving yards. Cooper had good yards too for Cleveland. He had 6 catches for 89. Kareem Hunt, 14 carries, 55, and a TD.
He was running today. My goodness, he was averaging about 6 yards a carry today, man. What got into his ass today?
Yeah,
Kareem Hunt.
This dude was on the sideline and shit. This dude was working at Target. Until Cleveland picked him up.
He did run though.
Yeah, that team just got with the Watson thing, and then Nick Chubb tearing his damn leg off. They just got bad injuries at the worst time.
Bad injuries, and Nick Chubb was on my fantasy, man. He cost me this.
The defense is good, but like you said though you said before, defense is only carrying so long.
True.
Yeah, right. I mean, shit.
So the Ravens took care of the Cardinals in Arizona 31-24. But it seemed like Arizona, based on the score, I don't know about this game, but it seemed like Arizona was hanging in there.
Nah, they came back late.
I mean, they ball at home. At home, they ball hard.
So Doe, you have the luxury of having this red zone. Was you able to catch how did your guy Joshua Dobbs look today? They scored 24 points. Tell me what's up with that.
He had a connection with the tight end McBride. He's what he is. You know what I'm saying?
He is what he is.
It's weird. Like, you know what it is, though? They're trying to tank, bro. Like, they should be investigated on some real shit, bro. Like,
so you really think they're forcing the tank for real? You think
they're forcing that shit, bro? They're really trying to force that shit. Whether Kyler Murray's like a number 2 or 3, whatever you feel about him. If he's ready to go, he's your quarterback. You paying him money, put him in the game, bro. If I was a fan, I want to see that. Unless you don't want him on your squad no more. As far as Dobbs goes, he's up and down, made a few plays, ran a few. I think he scored a touchdown running it. I might be wrong. I looked up. I think he had a rushing touchdown. One of y'all can check that for me if you want. But he made a few plays. But like I said, they play enough to be competitive, but they're not trying to win.
Okay, so I think we all talked. Well, no, we didn't talk about it, but I was watching this game up until the final. My Bengals is back awake.
They're coming back. They're coming around.
Yeah, they are. They sure are
coming around.
I missed some money. I missed some money on them dudes today.
Yo, that was.
Man,
but
I'm
remember,
tight. I'm tight right now, man.
I had the Bengals +4. Listen,
I didn't make it to the window with them.
I didn't make it to the window. Listen, did y'all see the play towards the end of the game where Burrow took off for a little scamper? It took the hit for the first down. Right there showed he was healthy in his legs. So if they stay healthy, like who was doing that? Who was doing that game? Yeah, I was watching that game. Who was commentating that game? He was like, they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
That's Tony Romo.
Tony Romo.
Yeah,
Tony Romo was saying that they're going to be a force to reckon with. And it looks like if they stay healthy and get their situation together on defense, they might be. They might be creeping back.
You might want to invest in a future coming out the AFC conference, because I think right now it's a good.
I had them.
They got to be about.
I might have to go to the 900. I might have to go to the window. I might have to go to the window with that because
that future bet.
My favorite play from that game is when they had him grounded, bro. He got out of that. He was on some magician shit, bro.
You seen that, right? Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
So what do you think? San Fran might be exposed? Is Purdy being exposed right now? He's not been looking good the last 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, he's coming down there. He coming down to earth. They also missing Debo and Trent Williams.
They are. They're missing Debo, but damn, man, you that far off missing a player or two?
Yeah, Trent. Hey, let me tell you, with Trent Williams, because you ain't getting by Trent. And not
Trent Williams is a different.
Yeah, Trent Williams Hall of Fame first ballot. So
he is. He's a difference man.
That dude in there. You see the pressure coming. Remember when
how important
Purdy wasn't getting that pressure.
That's how important having a line is.
It is.
It's very important, man. You need to have a great line.
It's very important.
He still made a crazy throw across his body though to Kittle, man. That shit was crazy. That was dangerous, but
throwing across your body is dangerous.
Well, I was going to share my screen with this ESPN so we could go through the whole thing, but if for some reason I think I don't know. Sometimes my system acts like it wants to start slowing down on me or whatever. I think it's my computer. I think I got to get a little something more powerful. But we'll be able to do that shortly because I am going to change it up. That way we can show highlights and stuff like that. Within streaming, we can do highlights of the games that we're talking about.
You did with Sue though by ESPN?
No. It's not nothing that's not uncontractual. No, it's not nothing that's uncontractual. It's something that's already we're not broadcasting it. We're not like what they say rebroadcasting the game. We're basically showing little snippets. Yeah, it's not a broadcast of a game, and it's off of it's on ESPN. So it's just like me sharing ESPN screen with our screen, and I'll just we're going down the games by the scores, and I'll hit the highlights, and they'll sometimes show 1 or 2 touchdowns or defensive play or something like that. So no, I don't think it would do anything with our copywriting or anything like that. We're not showing the complete game. So, but that's something people share screens and show stuff like that all the time. I watch a lot of other podcasts where people share screens and they, they go through, break down their things on, stuff like that from the internet. So I think my computer's not strong enough right now to do that. It keeps slow, giving me that little delay every time I try to share a screen and kind of act up. So we'll go from there on that. But moving forward, so we did talk about the Bengals taking care of the 49ers. Let me see what else.
Justin Giants was a good game.
Oh yeah, hold up. Let me. That's why my thing wasn't.
I was watching that game. That was
good now.
Ooh, that was a good game.
That was
Yes,
a great
that was a great game. The Jets came back and won that game at the end. That was That was
they
the Giants.
The ball like 18 times. I was like, nah.
Yeah, because the Giants quarterback was the third stringer. That all they was
did you see that?
Was running the ball.
The dude was handing the ball off.
Because he was a third stringer.
Let me ask you a question. How could you have a quarterback in the NFL that can't throw the fucking ball, bro?
That's what I didn't understand.
He can't throw. He threw it in overtime, but he just couldn't really.
Doing it in overtime, he was throwing out the flat. He wasn't throwing.
He was throwing the screen.
Let me ask you a question, though. What if they ask you, damn, you're gonna have 3 quarterbacks on your roster that can throw the ball? That's unheard of.
No, Crooks. Come on, man. At least 10, 15 yards, bro. That's all I'm asking.
But they didn't. I know, but they didn't think it would come to him. That's what it is.
No, I get you. I get
third
it.
String
I'm
is
saying,
tough.
Maybe that's my bigger question for the NFL in general. I'm like, bro, I can't have a guy that can't throw the ball yards down the field.
But look, it's a 53-man roster, so it gets tight.
Hold on.
It gets tight. Because who's our third stringer? Who's our third stringer?
Zappy. That's who's the third stringer.
He can throw 15 yards down the field.
Yeah, Zappy's the third stringer. Who's the second stringer?
The kid Cunningham.
The kid. No, the kid's gone.
But he's on the practice. He's on the practice.
They got him back.
Oh, they brought him back on the practice. So is it the kid Graham?
Am I reading this shit? It says the Giants had -9 yards passing for the game.
Come on, man. You can't. Come on.
Because look what it is. They felt like
they crowd was booing them.
They felt like they had a guy in there that just didn't have the playbook down pat. It just happens that way. When you get down to your third stringer in the game, it's tough, man. It's hard. It's not easy.
But you know what, Stoney? It's been happening a lot the last couple of years where these quarterbacks have been going out. So you need to have your third stringer ready. I'm being real. They even changed the rule. They changed the rule from last year to have 3 active quarterbacks.
So next game, Falcons
win by the Jets though.
Falcons lost to the Titans, and that was teased. Stack's prediction on this game was that this kid, what's his name? Lewis
Ritter.
No,
horrible, man. They benched him. They finally benched him.
Yeah, they benched him. Yeah, he's been horrible for the Falcons.
Ritter got about Will Levis from Kentucky.
Will Levis.
Yeah. They didn't bench him.
Been on him for a minute.
He's good.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, it's another secret that a lot of people don't know. That kid was born right in Newton, Massachusetts. People don't know that.
Wow, nice stat there.
I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, he's from Connecticut. He actually played high school ball in Connecticut. He's a New England guy. So I kind of I watched a lot of college ball, but he would have been a high round draft pick. He probably would have been a lot higher than. Remember, people had him going high, but he had some off the field issues.
Right.
Yeah,
Will Levis, he's out of West Virginia.
He came in and revitalized DeAndre Hopkins. Looked like the old D Hop today.
Exactly.
He was throwing fucking bullets, bro.
He was, man.
Will Levis, West Virginia or Ole Miss?
Kentucky. He started off at Penn State. Then he transferred.
I'm thinking these other guys. Yeah, Will Levis. He was ringing bells in college.
Bro, he was. I was like, okay.
He has a nice build too. He has a nice build for a quarterback.
No, he's
once again, Stoney. That's my type of quarterback. I'm like
prototype.
6'5" or better, bro.
Yeah, me too.
6'5" to play. And that harsh New England weather, me and Doe talked about this. You got to have a big arm.
You got to have a big arm. I like the tall quarterback because they could see the field really well. They don't got to keep scrambling out the pocket to get a view.
Tennessee for not standing on their laurels, and they keep drafting quarterbacks. They keep drafting quarterbacks.
So
they get their guy.
They got this might be their guy because look at this, man. This kid was 9. He was 19 for 29, 238 yards, 4 TDs, no in toes. All right.
Crazy.
Derrick Henry, 22 carries, 101 yards. D Hop, four receptions for 128 and 3 TDs. D-Hop went off.
Yo, that shit
4
killed me on
receptions.
my fantasy. I had him on the bench today, though. I could not believe that.
4 receptions.
I had Sam Howell on the bench, and he fucking scored 44. He'll be in there next week though, because
oh yeah. Shout
my
out.
man Stafford's hurt. Stafford's hurt.
Great. Hey, fantasy. Listen to Stoney. Sam Howell against the Patriots. They better pick him up. I would do that too. You're right, Stoney.
You see what I'm saying though? Like
right.
it's just certain things that you can do. You can maneuver. You know, you got to say, look, you got to say, am I going to draft somebody to try to groom them, or am I going to have somebody that's already on that cusp? Somebody who's sitting on the bench on another team that's ready to just break out on a different system. It's different routes, man. And I seen that. That'll be perfect. Look at Tannehill. Perfect example. Tannehill. Yeah, he was Miami's starting quarterback, but Miami gave up on him, man. He was a high pick. And look, Tennessee took him, and they were successful with him.
No. He just happened to be riding Derrick Henry's coattails, bro. Don't do that.
Go. But they were successful. You wouldn't say they were successful, Tennessee? Compared,
they were.
They did successful stuff, man. They just came up short.
But no, come on, that play action, the motherfucker with King Henry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Henry, but they had a nice.
You know what though?
He made those throws when he needed to.
And don't forget, AJ Brown was there too. Now,
no, you still have.
Yeah, but he made those throws when he needed to.
You still got to complete them passes though.
Yeah, he completed some key passes.
So let's move on to the next game, guy. The next game, the Texans fell to the Panthers. Now
Carolina, baby.
But Carolina came.
Yeah, Stoney got off. Stoney, that's a good one right there, Stoney.
Yeah, man, I liked that pick, man. I liked
You did say Carolina, so Carolina
to cover, but they won.
They came off the schneid today, man. That's I don't know how they won that game.
That was a great pick, but I'm telling you right now, I put that L on the coach, and I'm surprised because that's usually Houston. I watched that end of that game, and it's a good win. Like I said, I'm not going to take anything away from Carolina. They won. Shout out to Crook. He called it. But I'm telling you, bro, that last drive, I'm like, what are you doing? You've been calling a certain game the whole game, and now you want to you didn't put the kid in a good enough position. But like I said, good win by Carolina, and it was a close game. That was a good game.
It was a good game.
Next game, Rams got their ass handed to them by the Cowboys. Dak again looked like Super Bowl Dak, but I don't know if he can make it to the Super Bowl. But 43-20. No, I'm serious. This dude's he's like a Fugazi.
He's the most overrated quarterback in the league.
You know the Fugazi thing,
he disappeared in the playoffs. He disappeared in the playoffs.
Disappear.
We put him in because the Cowboys. I get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think we got too much. I mean, you got y'all. I don't know. I don't got much on that game. I mean, as far as comments on that, it was a blowout. Vikings, Packers. This is the one Stoney took too. I think Stoney said the Packers was going to lose. I'm not saying you took it. You had the Vikings.
I think we all took Minnesota in that game. We all took
Minnesota on that, right? Packers.
Cousins out for the year, torn ACL.
Yep, yeah. Cousins out for the year, torn ACL. ACL or Achilles? Achilles.
Oh, Achilles, my bad.
Achilles. Sorry for you fantasy owners out there, man.
I know. I don't know how that's going to affect him.
Yeah, he went down with an Achilles injury, and I don't want to be. I don't know if it was the third or fourth quarter, but he went down with Achilles.
Man, that's rough for them, man.
And he was a couple of weeks away from trade deadline. So yeah, that's tough for him. Saints guys, who's
their backup?
Good question. That's a good question, Hustle.
Let me go. Good question, Stacks. Let me go.
I turned the game off. Well, I didn't turn it off. They didn't go back to it.
Damn, they said Cousins.
Jaron Hall. Somebody named Jaron Hall.
Oh yeah, light-skinned cat. Look like Drake.
You serious? He ended the game?
Yeah.
Okay. They got Nick Mullins, but he's hurt.
The NFL must be pissed. All these injuries to the quarterbacks.
Another he's rookie out of another BYU quarterback.
Niggas say you look like Drake.
There's a Drake looking like running around out there right now.
Nah, the Klay Thompson looking like it's crazy.
Oh yeah,
yo. See, they let him in the game, Stoney. They let him in the locker room.
Damn, man, that's crazy. That's what's been happening, man. That just goes to show you how lazy a lot of these security people are, man. They getting lazy, man. Everybody look alike, man. They just go ahead. They see it every day, man. But that just goes to show you, man.
Commanders next game. Eagles was losing this game against the Commanders. The Commanders was in
the whole game.
They were in control, and Jalen Hurts turned it on and threw some magic out there.
I mean, shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. I'm a fan of that kid, man. I
like the kid.
He's good, man. He's good. And you know what? Though we talked about that organization just does everything right. They draft right. They draft right.
Listen.
They trade right.
Yeah, they trade right. They do everything right.
They
do everything. Yo, listen, this was a good game.
Right? Pick the uniform right. They just do everything
motherfucking concession stands on fucking spicy, good food in there, steak.
I mean, the assistant coach his last name is Wright.
Yeah.
Like, hey, these dudes are right, man.
That had to be a clip. That should have been one of those.
Yeah, that got to be a clip right there,
Yeah, I know. I got to work on these clips. Yo, listen, Hurts threw was 29 for 38, 319, 4 TDs, no interceptions.
Yo, that kid is good, man.
He's good.
Sam Howell, listen.
He got busy today.
39 for 52, 397, 4 TDs. He just
had him on my back.
Just had one intro.
With
that interception killed him.
With that being said, they're probably going to get a high draft pick. You think they keep Howell as their number one?
Yeah, you do that. You don't give a guy like that. You see the potential, you got to stick with them. I'm telling you, quarterbacks, you got to stick with them, man. You can't.
Yeah, I would too. I just throwing that question out.
You got to build around that potential. That's what it is. You got to build around it.
I would too.
I'll keep him.
He looked like he has something. He looked like he got something.
Can we all can see your boy Ron Rivera got to go though.
He got to go. Give it to Beanz.
Oh yeah, Ron Rivera got to go.
Give it to Beanz.
I think that's why they brought Beanz in there.
Yeah, just give it to Beanz. Give him his chance. Give him his opportunity. Beanz is that guy.
Put him on the sideline. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think Ron Rivera, he had his tenure there already, and he's showing how far he could take this team.
He
brought the culture there, but somebody need to take it to another level.
And Stoney, this new ownership, they probably going to bring in their own guys.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. True.
I agree
with that. Next game, guys. I think one of the last games of the night. The Chiefs got their ass handed to them by the Broncos.
Shout out to the Broncos. Held the Chiefs to no touchdowns.
Yeah, didn't we say that? Didn't I mention to you guys?
Yeah, we
are.
Like, Beanz, you said they were suspect, the Chiefs.
Y'all was like, that ain't no rivalry. I'm like, listen, they going out to Denver, yo.
Yo, Russell, shout out to Russell Wilson.
Russell balled.
He did.
He balled. He probably heard people talking shit.
Quarterback on fantasy.
He probably heard people talking shit.
You know what's going to hurt the Chiefs
for Kansas City.
You know what's going to hurt the Chiefs?
That's huge.
You know what's going to hurt the Chiefs? It's not even the run. It's not even the passing. The receivers, the running game. That kid. It seems like he's coming down to earth. It seems like there's no balance no more.
Be careful for them in the trade deadline. I think they're gonna make a splash.
Yeah, I think so.
Chiefs? The Chiefs? Because they still want to contend.
You just can't throw it to Taylor Swift's husband or boy, whatever the fuck he is.
All the time.
You keep throwing it to him.
That's going to be a big distraction, I think.
It's crazy.
They throw it to him all the time. I don't know how, because he's open all the fucking time. I don't know.
He's always open.
I don't know how.
But is it healthy though to do that? You know.
I mean, if he's open, you got to hit him.
Yeah, but there's no balance there.
That's true.
You can throw it to him all the time. But you get to
There's
the
no
goal line,
balance.
they could drape them. You can't run the ball right now.
Hey, though, I say the same thing what you just said, but they never do it. He's always open.
He's
No,
always
that's true.
open.
But they ain't. Gee, I'm telling you, as the season goes on, people are catching on to they can't run the ball right now. They have no reliable receivers. The dude Sky Moore dropped the touchdown in the end zone. Let's keep it real. He should have caught that.
Too small.
It's like, come on, bro. They we all knew they weren't. They suspect.
Yeah, we always. I agree, but Patrick Mahomes is always. I just don't bet against that kid.
No,
I just don't bet.
Yeah, he comes through in the end. It seems like
he does,
in the
man.
playoffs.
I don't know how he does it, man, but he just.
You can't.
I just don't know.
I agree with you.
Trust me. I don't want to see them because of the whole dynasty thing they be throwing around with that team. But I just don't.
They can't.
Now, was the weather bad in
yes, there was snow. They had snow.
Nah, it cleared up before the game though. It was clear.
Okay.
And he was sick. I think he got the flu.
Yeah, he was.
Who that? Who? Pat Mahomes? Well, that is our slate for Sunday's games, guys. So far, we got one game tonight, and that is the Bears will be taking on the Chargers. I don't know how interesting that game is going to be. The Chargers better do what they got to do to win because they need to get back on a winning playing field, I guess you might want to say, on the winning streak or something, get back on the horse. So the Chargers need to do that. I think the Bears won last week, so the Bears is trying to look to go on a 2-game winning streak. Am I right or wrong, guys?
Yeah, they got that kid, that Division II quarterback, starting again.
There you go. So
tonight, he's starting again.
Tonight may be more interesting, maybe a more interesting game than we think. And I think this game is being played in LA, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's in LA right now.
Right. So nice game tonight, I think, to cap off the rest of the night. And Monday Night Football, we are looking at Raiders versus the Lions. That's going to be another interesting game. We're going to be talking about that on Thursday when we meet up again on Thursday night.
Yo, quick question. Quick question.
Ahead.
What's going on with Dalvin Cook? What's up with that dude?
Washed up. That's what's going on with him.
Already?
What do you mean?
Stoney, running backs don't.
He's not playing.
Running backs usually stay that 5-year period. It's only rare
But
that.
didn't he start? He started the
tank.
season though. Stacks, didn't he start the season looking good?
No, he didn't. I listen. I had him on my fantasy team. He never.
He didn't.
No.
So something's wrong with him, Stacks, right?
He's
Something's wrong with him.
running back that's been in the league 5 years. That's about the window. Am I right though? That's about the window.
Yeah, man. But I thought he still have a little something left, you know.
You gotta remember,
he ran good in Minnesota.
In Minnesota, I mean,
Yeah,
so Minnesota.
That's why Minnesota let him go. He was always hurt.
Yeah, Minnesota knew what was going on.
Once the running back start getting hurt like that, be careful.
Well, he's trade bait. They're gonna look to trade him because he's not doing shit.
Who did it? No, they're gonna look to cut him. Nobody want him.
They're gonna cut him.
Taking him.
Damn, man, that he was good, man. That's amazing how people fall
That
off.
kid Murray still playing.
Like
What's his
that.
name? Something Murray. Latavius Murray.
The way they use him, like here and there,
they use him at the
it's
goal
good
line.
the way they use him.
They don't really use him on no.
Yeah. They be running Dalvin. They be running Dalvin Cook's brother.
What's his brother's name?
James, is it?
James
Cook?
He's with the Bills.
Yeah.
He's good.
They might clear for running back because they were saying he's a little small. They might get another beefy guy back there too.
Yeah. I know the Giants, from what I hear, that quietly shopping Saquon. From what I heard, I heard Tennessee's quietly shopping Derrick Henry too.
Yeah, quietly. Yes, I heard Derrick Henry part. I didn't hear about Saquon.
Nah, he ain't going nowhere.
Who, Saquon?
They said they weren't going to shop him. They were, but they're going to keep him. That's what they said.
Hey, Doe, how many players have heard that before?
Who's that? Saquon Barkley? But where would he go though?
Hey, Marcus Smart heard that too.
True.
There's a lot of places he could go. He could go to KC.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could go to KC.
And they could put him with Pacheco. Because Pacheco, to me, he's good out there. He's good out the outfit. He's out. Pacheco's good out the backfield catching the ball. He could run, but he's little.
He's not an every down
he's
back,
little.
bro.
Nah, he's not an every down back.
Be careful. Saquon going to
good
Baltimore,
out the outfield.
That's what I keep hearing.
Who what?
Saquon going to Baltimore. Be careful. That's what I keep hearing.
Oh yeah, be careful with that one. Yeah, Baltimore needs a running back.
That might be good. That might be good for Baltimore. Saquon, that might revive Saquon's career right there.
Yeah. But he ran the ball good today.
He sure enough did. He did. He ran it. He had no other choice. They kept handing him fucking rocks.
Right.
Get the work in, buddy. You know what I mean?
Because you had a quarterback that can't throw the ball fucking 5 yards, bro. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't even believe that.
Minus 9 yards, though.
If you did your homework, you could have just took the under in that game. I would have threw my whole life savings on that under.
That's true game. Too. That game in the other.
I slept on that.
Yeah.
Which other game?
It was another game that was low scoring, I believe. I forget.
But that one you had to know was going to be low scoring.
Yeah, that was a definite under.
Like that was like one of those that you just X'd out.
Was it 28?
No, the over and under was like 36, 37.
Oh, damn.
But still, they
no, I know
well under that.
Good bet.
Minus 9. I don't think I ever seen that in my life.
That's crazy. In passing yards.
Look at that 13-10, man. Shit, that's man. Crazy. Yo, I get mad at myself, man, because those are games that you got to identify quick, man.
Should have did like
you throw your whole 401k on some shit like that, man. I'm telling you, man. Straight up, man.
That'd be the shit that tank, and then you be at the top of the fucking Johnny.
Look, it's funny, Stacks. It's funny because when you do that, shit just jumps on you, right?
Yo,
it's always after the fact that you see shit, but then when you try it on some other shit,
I'll be seeing him on the news on the Zachem with his car double parked with the hazards on the Zachem.
Is it Matt Stewart or Charles Stewart? Who jumped off the motherfucker?
Charles Stewart jumped off the Tobin, but this dude will do the Zachem because it's brand new and it's next to the stadium. So he'll.
Listen, I wouldn't do none of that shit. Fuck that.
I'll disappear.
I wouldn't jump off. I'll disappear, but I wouldn't jump off. Though.
He was black.
Yeah. I remember that. No, I remember that.
But you know what? It's always like that, man. Shit looks so easy.
I remember meeting Willie Bennett one day. He came down William Street, bro. I was kicking him with him. I didn't bring that up though. I was just kicking him with him.
Wow, that's crazy. That was around that time that shit was madness.
He was black.
Yeah, that shit was shady.
That was shady the whole time.
They came through the hood with horses, my nigga.
They sure enough did.
It was it was lawsuits everywhere. There's a lot of people believe I got rich off that shit.
They turned mission upside down.
They turned mission upside down.
But it was but a lot of lawsuits came after that though. A lot of people got rich off that shit.
Yeah,
a few people that got
you got arrested. Think about
You're
the
right.
people that they
moved to Fall River. They took their winnings and went to Fall River.
Yo, think about the people that they really took in and try to like charge them with that shit.
Oh no, they took in a lot of brothers.
They took in a lot of dudes
they beat a lot of dudes' heads in. People don't talk about that. A lot of dudes got their head beat in.
That shit.
A lot of brothers got their head beat in on that Charles Stewart shit. Trust me, that was major here. If you guys don't know about it, Charles Stewart was a major, crime. He killed his wife out here in Boston back in the 80s. And when they found out that he did it, him and his brother, after he blamed the black community, which is in Mission Hill here in Roxbury, he tried to blame the Mission Hill community. And when they found out, when the dragnet, as they will call it, got close on him, he went and jumped off the Tobin Bridge. So bios condios to you. But that dude was crazy. I think his brother snitched him out. That's why he jumped.
Yeah, that's what happened. His brother got shook.
He couldn't take the pressure.
Yo,
his brother can't take the pressure. His brother had the strap.
Brother got shook. His brother got shook.
His brother was like,
dumbest. People don't understand. That was the dumbest crime of all. It was like the
all time. Then he shot himself.
Yeah, he shot himself in the leg.
No, he claimed shoulder.
In the shoulder. Yeah, you're right. Yep, like they
because
shot
it was
through
one
the
of
car.
those.
Yeah, like they shot through the car. They shot his wife, killed his wife. She was pregnant, right?
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah.
God bless.
God bless her.
Charles Stewart, man, a maniac. Him,
And
but
look,
yo,
man, God rest souls, man. But if you see him, he look like somebody that's capable of doing something like that. Like he has that look about him, man. I hate to say it, but if you, man, the picture shows
he was a
it, man.
dirtbag. He was a dirtbag
He
to
was a
come in.
scumbag.
Scumbag to come in the black community and try to blame black people for that. But
scum of the earth, man.
Move on. Let's so guys, we are done with the NFL for tonight. I meant to put in some NBA previews or whatever. What do y'all got going on the NBA? Go ahead.
Big win Friday for the
big
Celtics.
Win for the woo! Huge win. I watched that game down the stretch, man.
Which game was that?
Miami Heat.
Oh yeah, that was a big game, man.
They
that
was
a
giving
big
it
win.
to us, man. They was giving it to us, man. We had to go and take that, man. Shout out to Jaylen Brown, man. He made some key baskets, man. That's why, man. Let me tell you, man. Like, they gave him a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. They gave him too much money, man. But he's doing his thing, man. That didn't change him, man. He went out there, took care of business. He made some key threes. He made some key shots, key passes, key stops. Shout out to Jaylen Brown. That was a huge game. We had to win that. The way that game was going, we had to win that game, man. That was a good
shout
win.
Out to Jaylen Brown too. Jaylen Brown's always out in the community, even though I don't live in
Boston.
Yes,
he's humble.
Every time I see something around him, he always doing something in the community.
Always, and he's always humble.
Remember,
man.
he said that's part of his. He's giving back to the community. That's what he's going to do, and the community in Boston. He said Boston.
The game. The year they went to the finals, I went to a game on Martin Luther King Day, right? And Jaylen Brown took the bike. He was like doing his Jaylen Brown, talking about, black and disparities and all that. Dude was like, shut the fuck up and play ball.
Get out of here.
Yo, you can hear that shit. Yo, he was like in the rafters. I was on the floor, but he was like way up. He goes, shut the fuck up and play ball.
Oh shit.
Boston fan.
Yo, Boston's crazy.
Yeah, they shady. They be shady.
They shady. No, Boston fans out. Yo, no, trust me, no, them Boston, them townies, as I call it, the townies, be careful.
But they don't represent us. That's why we make sure that when we go out, we show them how Boston really gets down.
Nah, they don't represent the city of Boston. The city of Boston,
man.
It's a melting pot, even though people don't think it is. There's a lot of different people living here in this city. So, for people to think that Boston is all, they think Boston's all shamrocks and in shillelaghs or whatever you want to call it. But it's more than that. There's people of all ethnicities growing up in this city. We've been here all our lives, and we can tell you guys that. So guys, you guys like the way our Celtics look? Anything else?
I love the way we look.
Anything else going on in the NBA? I'm gonna do a little NBA.
I like
OKC
on our
next show.
OKC.
OKC. I agree with Stoney. I think
OKC, man, they got something going over there.
Listen to this.
And Indiana Pacers too.
I was ready. I did a little. I ain't gonna tell you the bet. I did a little bet. They got fucking curb stomped by Denver, bro. They got fucking stomped. I know that's Denver Nuggets, but they're gonna have a hard time guarding the big. If you got a big, you're gonna.
But that. Let me tell you something. First of all, that's a joke. Everybody's gonna have a hard time.
No, I understand. No, I know that. You heard what I said. I said that. What I'm saying is, if they go against any big team, they're gonna have a problem. But it's only a certain number of teams in the league that have a big that's a skill. Like in Philly, Denver. But I mean, I like Nurkic on Phoenix, but Lakers.
It's not too many teams that got a big that's
I like them, by the way, but I thought I watched them today. I was like, damn, I know that's Denver, but I was like, yo,
nah, they
lost by 33 points, bro. I watched
Who lost by that much?
OKC, but they figuring it out.
Yeah, they young. I got them going to the playoffs this year.
I got them going to the playoffs too.
I think they're gonna go, but we need to pump the fucking brakes. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, I got them going. I got them going.
You know, there's people saying they're gonna be a 3 seed, a 2 seed. No,
I don't know who the fuck said that.
They'll be a look. They'll be a threat.
No, a lot of people like them.
I would put money. I would put money on them. I would put money them coming out the first round. I would go there. That'd be a good
depending on the matchup.
Yeah, you better check that before you do that.
I like them though. I like OKC. I like what they're doing.
So what about
but I do
so
too.
in the NBA?
I'm just saying I was excited.
What about what about Sacramento?
They're all right, long as they don't play Golden State.
Yeah, long as they don't play Golden State. They're playing the Lakers tonight.
They're playing the Lakers tonight. They're favored by 2.5.
I would take Sacramento minus 2.5 today.
Yeah, I would take Sacramento. I think De'Aaron Fox.
He's that guy.
Even though I
didn't like him.
Even though your boy Sabonis should have went and jumped off the bridge for that playoff series against Golden State.
Yeah, he was terrible.
Oh man, he don't even want to go there. But yeah, I would definitely take Sacramento.
So Golden State beat them again the other night?
Yeah. Well, Curry gave him 50 again. It's like every time, and he had to let your man know. Shout out to Curry. He's the first NBA guy to have De'Aaron Fox sign to his own signature line. So he still had to let him know who's the boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I still gotta give it to you.
So Fox is signed to Curry's line.
Yeah, Curry's
line. Fucking what Curry wearing?
Under Armour.
Under Armour. That garbage.
Those shoes are for people's grandmothers, bro. I bought a pair of those to work in.
You know what?
Those like fucking loads of
the only Under Armour I'm wearing is like Under Armour. I would wear that as an undershirt.
I know y'all saying that, but Under Armour gave Curry some serious money, man.
They gave him some change, man, but he had to
take
it.
Serious.
They got a couple of
I think he even got ownership.
Shoe though. Who's
wearing
Under Armour shoes, man? That's an ugly shoe.
Right. Kent Bazemore put Curry on the Under Armour.
Bazemore
put him on. He was signed there first. He was their first sign.
That's an ugly shoe, though, man.
Remember, they started off for a football company. They wasn't never basketball. They was
there was equipment.
There was football.
There was equipment. There was equipment.
Fuck. I'll never wear a pair though.
Nah,
I would wear their undershirt. The undershirt is ill.
Being on the AAU circuit, Under Armour has donated. I ain't gonna front. Some of this shit is all right. Some of it's all right.
Just they. I feel like their apparel is what's
their
up.
athletic wear is all right.
Yeah, you work out in it.
I don't know about sneakers.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with sneakers, man. But
I don't know about
Curry had a couple of pair that was all right. He had a couple of pairs that was all right.
He needs a designer.
Yeah, I did have a pair. Yep. Sure did.
Yeah? You balling them?
Nah, I don't ball no more.
Listen,
I had a pair.
I'll get those before I get the big baller sneakers.
Why don't laughing? It's just a simple question.
I had a pair of the joints.
Yo, you guys be acting like I be just like doing some subliminal stupid shit. Like I don't do that on purpose. Don't stop. I just said, do you balling them?
Nah, they do a lot for AAU too, though. They do. Under Armour does.
Oh no, Under Armour does a lot for the youth. Yo,
but Curry gets busy in them shits. His ankles ain't breaking.
Not no more. Remember when this shit was always rolling?
Yeah, man. Look at Zion, man.
Them shits, hey, let me tell you something. Think about how you talk about Steph Curry, man. Can we say he just changed the game?
Yes, he did.
Think about how they have, because he can go play. He can get any shoe deal he wants. For him to stay at Under Armour is saying something.
They gave him a lot of money, man.
A lot of money.
He gave him a lot of money. He had to take it.
You don't think Adidas would have gave him that?
No.
No, not what he got from them, though. I think he got, I'm telling you, he might got, Stacks. He might got like 50-60%, man.
Yo, and they gave him.
I think he owns part of the Under Armour.
Yo, they gave him a retirement package Under Armour.
I mean, same thing. I think you gotta remember
they gave him the kitchen sink.
Nike gave LeBron basically a retirement package too.
Yeah, but he don't own part of the company.
He don't own Nike.
He ain't giving out signature shoes. He's not.
Dude got part of Under Armour.
He owns part of that company.
Yeah, he owns part of that company.
Yeah, they got a lot. I just think Nike would have threw some bread at Steph. I'm not.
Yeah,
maybe
of course
not
they
Under
would've.
Armour bread.
I mean,
but
personally, I would have loved Steph to go to Nike or Adidas. Not
Me
Under
too.
Armour.
Because he would have made nice sneakers.
Right.
Yeah, it would have made some nice sneakers, man. Shit I could wear, man. You know what
Shit
I'm saying?
y'all mean to tell me Jason Tatum shit is fire? Give me a break.
No.
It's not fire, but what is it? Nike?
Y'all got the Tatum? Do y'all got the Tatums?
Nah, I got no Tatum.
Nah,
Are they Nike? Are they Nike?
They're
Yeah,
Jordan.
they look bad.
They
Jordan.
Jordans.
Oh, they must look ugly then if they.
But
ain't
you'll
no
get
Jordan.
away with it though. Shit, just because they J's, you could get away.
Nah,
Somebody's gonna freak them.
Not them ugly shits. Devin Booker shits look like Air Force Ones. Give me a break. Them shits is horrible. Come on,
Why
man.
the fuck Devin Booker dressed like he from? Why he dressed like that why he bugging out like that?
Who?
Like he from like he's fucking at the swap meet. Why the fuck?
You gotta remember though, he did date a Kardashian. When you date one of them, you lose your fucking mind.
You lose your fucking mind, man.
So what is he dressing like? Oh, no, that is true because my
they
man
don't know how to be on
Kanye,
their own.
My man Kanye don't wear shoes no more.
Yo, Kanye be looking like a bum, and people are missing the point with him, man.
Did y'all
What
see
he's
that?
saying that? Look, what he's saying to
He
everybody
don't wear
is, look,
shoes. He don't wear.
he doesn't wear shoes. He looks like a bum, and he's telling everybody, look, you can look like a bum and be a millionaire.
He's getting top on the boat too. You seen that? He was getting topped off on the boat
by the girl, by the wifey.
Yeah,
he's
man,
crazy.
Kanye, he fell off, man. To me, man.
You know what he told? You know what I heard he told her? We're like segueing into the gender feed, right? But you know what I heard he told her? This was like in some kind of bullshit. I don't know, Instagram or whatever. She can't talk to nobody in his presence, like, period.
Yeah, I believe he said
he's
that.
on that bum shit. Man,
she can't look at nobody
man.
either. She can't even look at nobody either. Like, she can't look at no other person, no other man, nobody, and she can't talk to nobody. She could only talk to him when he talks to her.
That's crazy. That dude, only thing I worry about Kanye, because that crash with him is coming, man. I just hope it ain't life ending. But when you crazy like that, that crash is
he crashed already though, fam.
I'm talking about it's gonna be bad when he crashes. It's gonna be bad.
My dude ain't wearing shoes. He crashed.
But that bank account say 1 billion, so he ain't crashed.
Yeah, but
I don't even do you think he still got that though?
Yeah, Adidas took him back.
I don't know. I don't fuck with
for
that
real,
dude,
Adidas
man.
took him back.
Yeah, Adidas, they had to. And Beanz, they lost $1 billion without him. They had to.
So you mean to tell me they bringing back the Yeezys then?
Yeah, I just copped the pay. He had a drop. I just copped the pay.
Get out of here. You serious?
Yeah,
so
man.
They brought him back.
Yeah, they had to.
I haven't been
caught. $1 billion without him.
Damn.
God bless America.
Yeah, he just had a drop, man. That's their #1 selling shoe. It's his shoe.
It's his shoe. They can't make money without him.
It's so funny when you want to make money, how you let a lot of shit go. Like everybody wants to be political.
Because they let the thing die down. You're right. They let the thing, those going on the right thing. They let that whole thing.
And talk all this shit and be all
let that
this,
whole
this,
shit
this,
die down.
this.
All that shit they said he was
That's why I don't even get involved in no politics, bro. It's all fucking bogus.
It's all bullshit. Because remember,
he try to talk politics with me, bro. I'd be like, get the fuck out of my face.
He was just a big time anti-Semitic. Now all of a sudden they take it back on the low with nobody knowing. I didn't know, so nobody don't know. But he's back on now.
Yeah, he's been back with him.
He's selling shoes, getting top on the boat. Telling dudes don't talk to his wife, you know what I mean? Wild shit.
Yeah. Telling his wife she can't look at nobody.
Basically,
telling her, like throw a burqa on. He just want her to throw a burqa on and keep it.
And you know what's crazy? That nigga, he'll still lace a beat too.
Yeah.
I want to know if he still can lace a beat though.
I don't think so. He's done, man.
I don't think he can lace a beat though. Not no more.
He's way
off.
off.
Not no more.
Man, you just don't. That dude right there is a talented dude when it comes to.
I'm not saying he's not.
But that's a perfect example of when you get the fame, you get away from what got you there. You know, he forgot about all that shit.
I bet if he sat down to put something to, he can still make it. Be no doubt in my mind he can.
I think he's the person that he probably always wanted to be, just a bougie.
Nah, man,
like Uncle Tom's, like just
he's
because he's representing that. Like he's not representing us. He's not like he's not representing like yo, what got you here, man? Like
he wasn't like that until his mom passed, man. I think something happened with him.
Yeah, that's what they saying, but it's like you got to be strong though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I mean, look, I do respect.
Yeah, but you know what it is. Remember,
But I'm speaking, but think about this though. I'm gonna make a point.
And then the people around him is probably not supportive.
No, but think about this, guys. Look at all his agendas though. It ain't just like little personal stuff, but think about his agendas with the whole supporting Trump and coming out with Trump and doing all this stuff and saying what he was saying. Think about what he said about the slaves a while ago when he was saying things that were like real personal to other people. So I felt like in terms of that, in terms of all those other things, I feel like he went way out of bounds. That's what I'm saying. Because
he is diagnosed. He's a schizo, bro. He's something wrong with him. There's not this. He takes medicine. Everybody knows that. And when he's on his medicine, he's okay. But when he's off his medicine, that's when he goes to the crazy shit.
And then he'll tell everybody. He'll tell his publicist to tell everybody it's because he's a genius.
And he's smart. He's smart, but it's just I just feel like he needs to represent.
That's why he's erratic.
He needs to represent this movement. Like he's important. My thing is he's an important figure.
He could have been
in our culture, and I feel like he needs to represent better. That's all I'm asking for. Like, look, everybody's personal agenda is their personal agenda, but I feel like the power that he has, the influence, I feel like he needs to represent better instead of just coming to people with his personal agendas, saying controversial stuff, bringing the heat to himself.
He could vote for who he want to vote for. He could do all that, but when you start doing that White Lives Matter shirts and all this weirdo shit, like
that's what I'm saying. Like, exactly.
You don't need all that shit.
So I see we got some.
Just do music, just like I believe. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. This might not be real positive for people. I don't just play sports. Do music, because when you start getting involved in shit you don't know about, it just goes left. You don't know the history of shit. Right. You start talking about different wars and different cultures and different this, and you got people writing statements and they don't do the research, bro. That's why you gotta just stick to the fucking music and stick to the sports, bro. I'm tired of people getting involved with political shit and not knowing what the fuck they talking about.
Well, if you're gonna I would say if you did have any kind of political stance on anything, do your research before
do your research. But that's what I'm saying, Beanz. No one does their research. You don't hear me talking crazy about politics because I don't do my research, but I know people that are into it heavy, and they tell me that they don't like when people outside of that start talking about shit they don't know nothing about. And you start getting on this side, that side. You want to just to get clicks and clickbait. People are losing their lives. People are really fought for these things, bro. And you want to just do this shit to sell a record or get an interview. It's fucking bogus, bro. I fucking hate that shit, bro. Excuse my language, but it gets me. It really makes me upset, bro.
But when you see somebody that has power and could really make a huge difference to the community and to the world, man,
and you trolling.
And then you wasted it.
You did not get the gentleman from Chicago out of jail that you were supposed to get out of jail.
Yeah.
So you failed at that mission. I'm glad you tried, but my point is, without getting too deep into all this shit, this is what happens, bro. You go in there and then people call you out, and then you say, I'm doing it because it is. Nah, just say you're doing it because you're a fucking billionaire and you in the room with another billionaire. You in the room with these people. True. You ain't in the room with people from the hood, not even from the hood. You ain't in the room with people that go 9 to 5. When's the last time you seen one of Jay-Z and these people coming around? I'm not saying they do what they do for people. They give money. That's
They
great.
probably do. They probably do.
But what I'm saying is, I don't see people walking around Dudley Square feeding these people, giving free food out. Writing a check.
You ain't gonna see that because they have people to do that for them.
But that's cool. But writing a check. No, but sometimes people want to see the people. They want to see you.
But see, hold on, though. You're right, but I'm gonna get at you. But sometimes when you go see the people, you don't make it back home alive. Shout out to Young Dolphins in this fucking donut shop buying donuts.
If you a rich person and you going somewhere with security and shit, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
That's the problem. But see, you go somewhere with security, now the hood labeling you a bitch because you got niggas with you. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem.
Not the people that really want help. Not that old lady on William Street that wouldn't mind some food or some.
All I'm saying is you can go back, but you got to be careful how you go back.
So if you ain't going back,
because you might not make it back.
Don't go talking about it in your raps. Don't go talking about it in the interviews. Don't do all this extra shit. Stop being phony. You in there eating caviar and collecting artwork. That's what you do.
No, but I think I feel what Sean is saying. And I know once you get to the upper echelon in show business, you become a different person, and you know your priorities are different. More money, more problems, the whole nine. I just think, and I'm with Doe with that. The philanthropy that the people want to see is these idolized people as far as being visual, being approachable, being they wanted they be having access, and not access in a way like, for instance, you guys and Doe's talking about this, right? And not for nothing, I saw this on Instagram, Facebook, and a couple other things. They talking about some competition to sit down with Jay-Z. Would you take the $500K or would you want to sit down with Jay-Z?
Oh my goodness, I'm so surprised that.
Well, this is
unanimous.
Doe, it's so stupid, right?
It's really stupid.
It's so idiotic to me. And now it's such a topic that to the point where now, it's like Jay-Z.
Celebrities are chiming in.
He's commenting and they're chiming in. Like, I don't know what he said. Like, if you should sit down with him or you should take the money.
Take the dinner. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't taking no dinner with that dude.
It's like an enigma thing.
I'm taking the 500,000. That's just easy.
I want to sit down with? I want to sit down with his boss. I want to sit down with his boss. I want to sit down with Warren Buffett. How about that? I don't want to sit down and eat dinner with Jay-Z.
No. This is what I'm saying. Sitting down with Jay-Z at a dinner in somewhere in Manhattan, somewhere very posh and chic, and we're toasting it up and lights and camera and action, people snapping pictures and all this other shit. What am I really gaining there?
Nothing.
No. You know what you're gaining. No. Time out. You know what you're gaining. You're gaining like you just said, the likes and the.
What, followers on Instagram? What?
That's what I'm saying. The person will go sit down and forfeit the $500K for likes, bro. This is what we come to. This is what we're coming to. This is what this has come to. Yo, if you guys have any listen, jump in the chat now, jump in the comments. Y'all hear what we're talking about. We're talking about philanthropy, and we're talking about let's say celebrities giving back to the community or being accessible to the community instead of this fake facade that they push on to the community. And I know that's what basically, look how we bounced into this agenda free. And that is true. I've been seeing this on this Instagram post and these different posts.
It's really a question. Like people,
it's really a question, and it's really a contest. It's really like a fucking
it's a contest, but you know who's answering that they will have a dinner with them? The celebrities. I'm like, they need to be more specific. Like, okay, you will have a dinner with them because you're already on. You already got a bag, with you. So we're talking about just normal people, like people that
Stoney, normal people like me and you. Let's say you win the competition, Stoney. You're gonna have the choice.
500,000 easy.
No, but you're gonna have the choice. In your mind, you already made your mind up, but in your back of your mind, are you gonna sit there and say to yourself, yo, yo, I gotta think about this, man. I might want to sit
Hell
with
no.
Jay-Z because he might throw a gem on me and I might make $1 billion.
Wow. And my question is, how can what can he tell me?
That's the whole thing.
What can he tell me?
Beanz put the way Beanz just put that shit out there is perfect, and that's why that shit's going around. Well said, Beanz. That's why it's going around. If you're gonna sit down with Hov, your sales pitch better be fucking correct. That's what Mr. Beanz is saying, and he could point you in the right direction. Listen, people, I just watched the 60-minute interview with Rich Paul and LeBron James.
I gotta watch that.
Listen, Rich Paul did not grow up with LBJ. LBJ met him in an airport, and he liked the way Rich represented himself to him as a kid. And what did he do? Pointed that man in the right direction.
He liked this throwback jersey.
Yes, that's it.
That's what caught his attention.
What Mr. Bean said, just like Mr. Bean just said, it was just a conversation with LBJ. And LBJ took that dude under his wing, and now look at him.
And that's the gamble.
Saying if you go to the dinner,
you see the gamble, right?
Yeah,
but Doe's probably saying, I'm looking at Doe. Reason why I'm saying Doe, because Doe's probably saying, Doe's saying a little bit what Stoney's saying. Doe's saying a little bit of what
Stoney's
saying.
But it happens.
That's what Doe's probably saying. This is bullshit. It's garbage. This is all propaganda.
That's why they tell you that.
There you go. I don't idol worship. The only
I don't watch award shows no more. I don't want to watch. Why am I watching red carpet and all this bullshit?
The only way I would take. You heard what I just said. Take. I'm not asking. The only way I would take that sit down invitation dinner with Jay-Z is just what my man Stack said. Me as an individual or as a person who are in a rise to do something great and have a plan in my mind, whatever it is, business-wise, whatever that plan might be. If I'm that guy, maybe I would sit down with Jay-Z because I'm coming with a pitch. But for the nostalgic people in today's society, Stacks is talking about mature people who's looking to blossom, who want to sit down with Jay-Z to get a gem. But today's people, today's folks are not sitting down with Jay-Z to get a gem.
No, not me.
They sitting down with Jay-Z to get one of these.
Never.
Can I get a selfie?
I would never take.
Yeah, because you're gonna go viral automatically. Your followers are gonna go up. How many subscribers we have?
Nah, man. I'm taking that 500,000.
We might get some subscribers, but you know what? It's not sustainable. You know why? Because this is a microwave society. Everything is only last 1 day or 2 days. The new.
And you gotta understand.
No, he's right. You know what? Doe's right, because you would have to keep working at that to even keep it up.
And would it be worth 500,000? Would his gem be worth that? Would his gem be worth that?
That's the problem with Americans, though. They don't want to fucking work.
Right.
That's the problem. And that's the problem. These fucking Mexicans, well, nigga, they come to work. That's why they working. That's why they working.
No, I mean, I think you guys are on the right.
Hold on. This is a big moment. This is our first group agenda free.
Yeah, we did it all together. This is a big moment because we're all on the same page with it. That was dope. We flowed right into the agenda free.
I just wanted to really soak it in. I'm not trying to be funny. I had to soak that in for a minute.
No, that was natural how we just rolled into the agenda free. That was dope. You know, and we all basically on the same page with that agenda that's out there. It's just, to me, it's too odd. It's a facade, and I think it's bullshit. If it's a real competition, for real. If I don't idolize nobody, bro. Like, I really don't. I'm not one of them type of people.
I used to love watching
You know how many stars. You know how many stars I done walked past in Miami airport, this place, that place, Boston, Mass airport, athletes, this, that. I've been to the stadium amongst all these different athletes, this one, that one, that one. And I've never, I'm telling you, never was like, oh my God, never.
Well, you know,
I'll be like that for Tom
famous
Brady
people all the time. All the time. All the time. Presidents.
Yo, the reason why I knew, you know,
I signed a disclosure. I can't even speak to these people.
I've been to a couple of outings before on the Patriots side, and I used to say to myself, everybody's here. Like I met like almost everybody. I'm talking about that nice heydays type stuff. And I'm like, how come we never see Tom? Tom was like an introvert. He was an introvert. Like, he didn't mess. Like, yo, they could be having a big thing at Kings or Kings.
They had some. We had a dinner. We had a
never
dinner.
Show up.
We had a dinner 2 days ago for Joe Andruzzi Foundation. We did
Oh, I did something with Joe Andruzzi before.
He was at my spot 2 days ago, and he wasn't there. But Tom does a lot too, though, on the low. He's been in my job a few times. He used to have the buddies, the
buddies. Yes. He still do it. I think he just did it.
He did a few things with I forget the other. There's another one they do every year at my spot.
But these are controlled things, though.
Yeah,
those are controlled environments.
You know what he did though, real quick. I know we're going over time. You know he took over for Reggie Lewis, the turkey giveaway his first few years at the Run My Old Way.
Get out of here.
Tom Brady took that over for a couple of years because Reggie used to do it at the Mortgage Memorial over there on Harrison Ave.
On Harrison Ave.
On my block, on that area.
Yeah.
And Tom took it over for a couple of years.
Oh, okay.
But you know.
But like I said, like, you know, to segue back into that, how we rolled into this agenda thing about, you know, this whole chasing stardom and all this other crap. Maybe that's the best way I can describe it. And, you know, we're not chasing stardom. We're doing because for anybody who probably might say something in a comment or probably say, well, you guys are on streaming and y'all got a podcast, y'all must be chasing something. Would we look for an advancement? Would we look to see that we can blow our thing up that we're doing now? Of course we are. Not to say that we want to become stars to walk down the street and somebody yell our name. That's not what it's about.
Different levels to it.
It's different levels. We're in this because we're in it for the fun. You see how we can talk for an hour and almost 40 minutes about sports and other stuff. This is about sports and entertainment in life. This is what we like to do and talk about. So if this one day, hopefully it gets syndicated in each way, so be it. You know what I mean? God willing. Thanks for the people who's tuning in. I seen that we had some people who was on the live, actually sat there and watched our live for almost an hour and some change. And there's some people in Facebook too. We appreciate it. Next time, guys, don't be scared to jump in them comments, jump in this live. You know, jump in the share your comment or whatever. Don't be scared to do that. And once again, hit those likes, thumbs up, notifications. It goes far and it don't cost you guys anything to do to hit the like button and share this live. That's about it for me, man. It was a good show. We went across a lot. We even jumped in a little bit of the NBA on what's going on with our Celtics, starting off the season pretty decent. And
great.
You know,
good, really good.
At least we got something to look forward to going forward in the future. And hopefully, you know, I don't want to, you know, Stoney, we got to go back and forth with our perception on what we think the team should be heading to. We're not the GMs. They don't listen to us. They're not listen, you know,
yeah,
maybe you never know. Who knows? Who knows? This live might sneak into somebody's phone and they might say, hey, listen to how these guys are talking about our team, and maybe they got some, maybe they on to something here. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Maybe we're on to something. But my thing is, I'm not saying I just think we need to make a move where y'all know where I'm talking about. And
but I know what they're going. I know what they're going to do. I know what direction they're going. That's me knowing their track record. We all know their track record.
So let's
they go with the flow and they add as they go, and we just try to find a rhythm.
You know
Try to find a flow.
I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna sit back and watch this season play itself out, and then we'll go from there and we'll try to see where it happens from there. And in the meantime, as the season flows, I do have Cincinnati going to the AFC. I already called that. So they're starting to look like they're cooking. So we'll see what happens at the end of the season. And we will bring you guys some more info on these NFL games. We'll give y'all our comments. I mean NFL, sorry, on these NBA games. We'll give y'all our little feedbacks on once the season start heating up, which it is. We only in the first week. I know that Stack is a big basketball. So am I, big basketball fan, and obviously he's a former AAU coach. So yeah, guys, it was a good one again.
Yes.
I'm glad we didn't beat up each other on the Patriots too much today, and we kind of set the record straight, and where we think we need to go moving forward. If you guys got any other comments before we jump off this live, feel free. And we'll see you. We'll save it for Thursday night. But I will see you guys on Thursday night. So go ahead, guys.
Yeah. It's on Thursday, baby. Thursday.
Good. Salute, my brothers.
Salute.
All right.
Salute.
Hey, one more thing, yo.
Go ahead.
I found this in the closet today. Shout it, yo. You believe it? Yo, Ross gave me this shirt.
Damn.
Get out of here.
Yeah, man. I found it.
Yeah.
What did it say?
What it say on it, though?
You can tell it was back in the day because it's like 5X.
I see it. I see it. It's a 5X. So what it say on it, though, Stacks?
No, I just got some Adidas hanging up on the street corner where it say
on the pole. Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
A while back.
I like that.
God bless our brother. We miss you.
Yeah, God bless, man.
Rest
God
in peace
bless,
to
man.
Ross.
No doubt.
I got the Ice Cube joint.
Steady mobbing. One of the most slept on MCs ever, man. People don't give him his props. Not to me, they don't.
No, they don't. They don't give it to him.
Ice Cube.
They don't, man. He's forgotten.
Yeah,
Cube's forgotten.
And they gotta give him props for that big three. Even though I don't really watch it like that, I respect that.
He built that
big three. When nothing else is on, I watch the big three. I do.
Yeah,
because it's on when every season's over, so it's on.
He had a championship tournament a couple of games here at the Garden over the summer, the end of the summer, and I didn't
remember Jaylen Brown came through and played.
I didn't even. If I would have known, man, I would have went. And
they said he dribbled the ball off his foot. The first play of the tournament.
Let me tell you, Cube is smart. He made sure that he got his money. He did his thing because his music didn't age well. It didn't age well.
Oh no! It didn't age well.
It didn't age well.
No, his music didn't age well. But
so you saying that horny little devil didn't age well?
They don't play Cube. Where do you hit Cube? Cube doesn't get played nowhere.
That bird in the hand was. Woo.
That bird in the hand is my joint. Don't get me wrong, that's my shit. But we don't hear him. We don't hear him. We don't hear.
Well, we can play.
He don't
get play it ourselves.
Yeah. He probably
Cube is not. Look,
Coast, though.
When he left music, he left music. He's not on features. He's not on nothing.
He got Hollywood. He got Hollywood.
He did his thing and he bounced. He was smart. He knew what he was doing.
He still know what he's doing because he's trying to shop that big three to get a good big sponsorship out of that big three. That's what he's looking for. He's looking for someone to handle him, so his big three could be basically solidified, where it's like the third major sport during the season. You get what I'm saying? After football's over, you got big three for the summer. He's trying to make big three a summertime thing besides baseball, where they're coming to different cities and towns, and he's trying to load up stadiums, and which is a good thing to do. What he should do is try to keep it like outdoor in the summertime. Use big black outdoor stadiums where he could pack 20, 30 people, 20,000 people,
Niggas
30,000
will break their
people.
fucking ankles on that part.
Huh? No, I mean
niggas will break their stab their ankles in two.
on street ball, man. I mean, but dudes still go around and they still go to
That's
Rucker
true.
Park and these.
But
They still go to Rucker and all these places and play in these.
You remember a lot of those dudes in this league are like 35, 40. So
yeah, you're right. Maybe they need the hardwood floor. You're probably right.
Yeah, they need that. They need the perfect conditions.
Yeah, they need the parquet. You're right. You're right. But it'll be nice to do. Like, listen, I went to this summer before we get off. I went to some tournament, street tournament out here in Boston. It was in Franklin Field. It was all weekend, and it was all the different teams: Roxbury versus Dorchester versus Mattapan versus. Yeah, that was that whole T Stacks. You would have liked that whole scene. I was kind of like, you know how we get down when it's like outside like that. You'd be like, yo, wait a minute. Do I gotta walk with my baby? You know what I mean? Like, but I didn't want to walk with my baby on something that looked like it's supposed to be togetherness. You know what I mean? There was people out there with their kids and mamas and grandmamas.
It went well.
But it went well. It was a nice tournament, you know what I mean? And I was surprised to even go. Like I said, I wouldn't go to that type of stuff like that due to the past stuff that happened in the past with violence. But when I went out there this summer, it was chill. Like, it was literally chill, man. I mean, it was, there was young brothers, you could tell, but everybody was on some cool thing. There was enough police presence there for everybody to stay cool, you know what I mean? But I to see a street tournament, I haven't seen that since like we were probably kids, man, in high school or even less middle school. That's the last time I saw like a major tournament like at Washington Park or something like that. So to see that, all these years later, and it came out pretty good, I was impressed. Maybe I'll go next year. So I'll let y'all know about that once I hear about it. We'll probably hit that up next year and bring our cameras out there and interview some of these Boston urban athletes, right?
Yes.
So yeah, guys, that's it, man. I'm gonna drop this intro outro, and we'll see each other on Thursdays. Thank you, people on YouTube and Facebook, for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Again, I keep saying it till I'm blue in the face. It costs nothing to like and subscribe. It goes a long way. It helps with the algorithm. Thank you, guys.
We don't co-sign the gang sign. The gang sign Stoney throwing up right now.
No. That's the 3 for the stripes. My bad.
No, you had it the other way. I seen.
No,
he threw it.
peace.
He went this way with it.
He's down. But you're right. You're right.
Yo, he did some shit like this. Yo, don't do no shit like this,
no,
bro.
Man, my back. I got long fingers, so it looks weird, but you're right.
Yo, tell him something, bro. You better tell him stop doing all these. You know what I mean?
Look, here you go.
Hey, Stoney, give one of these.
Don't do that.
Give one of these.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But yo, guys, it was lovely, man. I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Yes, sir.
What the hell is going on? There we go. It should play it by now. Yeah, I don't know why is it playing it.
Oh, he almost had that cat. Oh shit, he threw a bomb. He almost had him.